From the Kiss 92.5 studios in Toronto, Canada.
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen,
This is Roz and Mocha.
it's Roz Mocha. What's going on?
Hey guys, this is Bruno Mars.
This is Selena Gomez.
The Chainsmokers.
Lady Gaga.
Calvin Harris.
Alessia Cara.
This is Ed Sheeran.
You're listening to my boys Roz and Mocha.
Roz and Mocha.
My boys Roz and Mocha.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Ready to go.
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
You guys are so funny, man.
Congratulations, Lisa! Wow!
You just won $1,000.
It's amazing. Y'all just made my entire morning. Keep it up.
You guys are awesome, man.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast. Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
What advice can you guys give me?
Okay, so my question is,
Got a problem you can't fix?
Roz and Mocha got you.
Maria, hello. It's Roz and Mocha. Welcome to the show. How are you?
good, how are you guys?
Good. Why are you on FML? Let everybody know.
So how the hell do you entertain three boys?
Oh, wow. You wrote it says, hey, Roz Mocha, fix my life. We have three wonderful boys, a set of 2-year-old twins and a 4-year-old.
Oh, my God.
I've tried to be creative in ways to entertain them, whether at home, playing in the yard, or through visits to parks and markets. But it's just getting so hard and expensive to keep them entertained without resorting to my house becoming a WWE arena. Hey. No offense, Mocha.
Oh.
What, in your opinion, was the most worth it to your kids, and what do you think stuck with them in their core memories? At the same time, I want to make sure these memories will be positive for them, too. Well, here's the great thing. They won't remember any of this.
Because they're so young.
You know, the thing is, my 4-year-old remembers everything.
Yeah, but he won't when he's 25.
Yeah.
Fair.
Is it just you with the 3 kids, or?
No, it's me and my husband. Both of us, yeah.
Yeah. I think when you're looking at starting to sort of build these core memories with, trips that you want them to remember for the rest of their lives and this kind of thing, you're looking at like 6, 7, like in those years, right?
Yeah.
Like 5, 6, 7, even my kid right now, I'll bring up stuff that we did when she was 7, and it's difficult for 6, and it's difficult for her to sort of like recall details, right? So when you have two 2-year-olds and a 4-year-old, don't make core memories or the goal. It's triage for you right now. That's your goal right now.
You're trying to run them into the ground so they're tired.
Yes, that's it.
At the end of the day.
That's your job right now.
But listen, it wasn't that long ago that we had to go through exactly what you're going through, Maria.
Yeah.
Which is, Cruz is 7 now.
Mm-hmm.
But like doing all the things, it doesn't matter how many things you do or how many hours outside of the home you are spending doing things. That energy, like it takes forever for that energy level to come down before they could settle down. So I think you are doing all the right things. You mentioned going to parks and markets and like playing in the yard and like doing things. And yes, there are things that you can do in addition to what you're already doing, but it does become
most of it is
expensive. Like going to a trampoline park, like they will burn themselves out there, but it's, you're paying for your husband, 3 kids.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's expensive. It's expensive. Like a visit to just one of those indoor parks costs
I know. And they're great. Those places are amazing. But you can't do that every single day.
What kind of, do you live in a house?
We live in a house,
You got a backyard?
Oh, we got a big backyard, and I think they're learning how to beat each other up. So my house is just becoming one big danger zone. They have like this weird obsession with Spider-Man and Power Rangers.
Yeah.
So I dress them all up, and next thing you know, they're just in the yard, and I don't know what to do with them.
Well, that's your fault.
Buy him a tent.
A tent?
Yep.
Oh, I did, and they ran it over.
Oh, because they're little. Having a tent was the greatest thing in the world. We had a tent, like growing up. My brother and I, like when we were younger, we had a tent in our backyard from the time like when the snow melted until school started.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like we just had a tent. Like it was a fort, right? Like we could just go and hang.
Whenever I put up a tent or something, they'll take the poles out of it and then pretend to start sword fighting.
So give them so give them things to actually sword fight with.
Yeah.
Right?
No, I think I have a collection now.
Like those foam jousting sets.
Like foam things. I'll tell you, the best time of year was Christmas. And it wasn't because the gifts and the family stuff and everything else. The best time at Christmas was when my mom was finally finished wrapping everything. And she would walk into the living room with like 15 empty tubes from the Christmas paper roll.
Oh, best. Yeah.
And my brother and I and my dad would murder each other with these things.
Yeah.
For 45 minutes. And it was one great night, right? And it happened every year. It was war. Right. And it happened in the house and stuff was getting knocked over. Nothing got broken, nothing got whatever. But my mom knew that you had to let boys do boy things. Right.
Oh, yeah.
And she always allowed us to do boy. We got hurt so much because she just let us do boy things.
Yeah.
Right.
Can I make 2 quick suggestions, Maria?
Yeah.
Number 1, do they play baseball? Or have they?
One of them is starting to play t-ball this year. Yep.
Okay, so what we did, especially in the winter time, just to kind of like figure out other stuff to do, is we got one of those batting nets, huge, right? Set it up, put it in the garage in the wintertime, and then Cruz had a t-ball set as well with the stand, and went to Canadian Tire and bought a whole bunch of baseballs in a big bucket, and he would spend like an hour just swinging away at the ball and it goes into the net, right? So they like hitting things. That's one suggestion. Another suggestion is, not to go back to COVID, but during the COVID days when we were trying to figure out stuff to do around the house, I went to Home Depot and I bought a whole bunch of different sized moving boxes, cardboard boxes. And then we would decorate the boxes, right? And then just looked up online how to make like a cardboard house or whatever, right? So we decorated the boxes and then cut them up and like did a door and made a window and like you can kill a couple hours that way, right? Yeah. There's so many different things that you could do. It just takes a little bit of time, spending the time to like research and figure out what they would gravitate towards.
I'm remembering now when Roxy was right around 4 or 5, and I talked about it on this show, and I got a little bit of blowback, but I don't even understand why there was blowback. But I'll tell you, one game that 4-year-olds love that you may not ever think of is beer pong.
Oh, yeah. You're not filling up a beer.
I can picture that.
Right?
They love it. Bouncing a ball and landing it in cups?
Yeah, sure.
Right? They love it. And it's cheap as hell.
Yeah, there you go.
Right?
A couple of suggestions for you, Maria.
Dollar store.
Thank
You're
you
done.
so much. Yeah, no, perfect. I didn't think about those other, those are adult games, so you don't really think of them for kids. But you know what? It'll probably work for these guys.
Yeah.
There you go. Thanks for reaching out.
Thank you so much.
Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
On Kiss.
Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
What advice can you guys give me?
Okay, so my question is...
Got a problem you can't fix?
Roz and Mocha got you.
Melissa, welcome to Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life. How are you?
Hello, I'm excited. How are you?
We're excited for you to be here. Why exactly are you here?
I've moved across the country and I'm ready to meet new people. What do I do?
Melissa Ura says, hey, Roz and Mocha, Fix My Life. I recently relocated from Vancouver to St. John, New Brunswick.
Wow.
I'm eager to become more social and learn how to engage with people, including telling stories. I've always felt awkward in social situations and see this move as a chance to reinvent myself in a place where I'm unknown. It's like starting with a clean slate, but I'm unsure where to begin.
So did you move solo or are you with people?
I'm with my family, my husband, and my 2 kids.
Okay. And you left literally everyone that you know
Yes.
in the West Coast to move out east?
Yes.
When you say reinvent yourself, what does that mean? You didn't like who you were in BC?
I feel like people here are friendlier and people in BC were always like stressed and angry, and I feel like I became one of those people.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I was super awkward around people and didn't know how to talk to people, and you feel like everybody's just out to get you there, but here it's so different.
So I guess when it comes to sort of reinventing yourself and starting with a clean slate, because that's the part of this that really stuck out for me, my question is, are you a different person, or do you want to just act like you're a different person?
I feel like I have been different. I've only been here a week, and it's already been like night and day.
Like in a good way?
Yes, 100%.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like island living here. Like things are at a slower pace. People don't get so angry about everything. They're all stressed about deadlines and stuff. It's like, it's so different. And I do want to act like a different person, but I also want to become that different person, and I think I am.
So the best way to sort of make that transition is developing, it's not affirmation based, right? Like it's not telling yourself, you're not that person, be this person, it's not so much that. The best place to start when you're trying to do that kind of reinvention in a new place, especially when you have to adapt to a whole new world, is by forming new habits. Because I'm sure you had a life that was regimented, you got a family, you had habits, you had all of this stuff, right? So if you want to become if you want to act like that new person, you have to become that new person, which starts with habits. You have to develop new habits, new ways of doing things.
Yeah. So, like before, if I get upset about something because it's taking too long, like that's become a habit where I know that I'm going to be mad when I'm at the store.
A lot of that stuff's hardwired, girl.
Yeah, some of that.
Right?
Yeah.
Like
I go. Who you are.
I go to the most. I could go to the most laid back resort. And ask Mocha, he's been there with me.
Oh my God.
And I could find something that will drive me crazy within the first 40 minutes.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? I'm hardwired that way.
So are you looking for this transition to be something that is going to change something in you, or you're just like looking to make friends?
Yeah, I feel like making friends will maybe just happen if I've become like everybody else here where they're kinder and more laid back. You're not like so defensive because it's not like huge crime like in BC. Here is like there isn't crime. People leave their doors unlocked and stuff like that. So it's like I feel like maybe I will.
You should just start walking into people's houses and introducing yourself.
Yeah, actually, they might love that. I know how to cook. I'll cook for you.
How old are your kids?
Almost 2 and 13.
Okay, so you got a 13-year-old, right? So you got a junior high kid. Do you do drop-offs and stuff like that? Or is there opportunity at the school to sort of like get involved where you can start meeting other moms?
I think so. I haven't been there yet, but I think that would probably be huge to meet people that way.
Yeah, do that.
And you've only been there a week. Like, don't rush the process just yet. Like, you have more than enough opportunity if you guys are making this your home for the next little while to be able to meet other people. To Roz's point, linking up with some of the other moms at your kid's school, making friendships that way.
Your kid's going to start to move real fast, right? Because kids are very great at adapting, and what you're going to find is that your kid is going to move faster in the social world than you will. And what you can't have happen is you can't be in a position where you're trusting another grown-up with your kid that you don't know. Right? Meaning there's going to be sleepovers, there's going to be birthday parties, and at 13, you're not going to be there to supervise, right? So you have to get out there and meet the parents of the kids that your kid is hanging out with. That's job one, right?
Yeah.
Because your kid is going to want to do things, and you're going to start to feel all kinds of weird because you don't know these people. So job one is you sort of like tracking your kid and their social life and sort of putting yourself in there.
That is very true because she already has met a neighbor friend. So
yes. So you got to go and talk to those parents because your kid's going to be in that house. Right?
Yeah, that's very true.
You got to know them. Their kid's going to come over to your house. They got to know you. Right? Start there.
Yeah. And then from there, I'll probably branch out and stuff and I'll just get better at talking to people.
Yeah.
Totally.
Okay. That's amazing.
Does that help, Melissa?
Yes, very much so.
You sound a little bit more chill now that you live out there versus if we talked to you last week when you were still in BC.
Yeah, I'm wearing linen pants right now.
Hey, me too.
Yes.
And a linen shirt.
Yes.
Yo, Melissa, he's not lying.
Okay, I love it.
All the best to you, Melissa, you and your family, okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
On Kiss.
Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
What advice can you guys give me?
Okay, so my question is...
Got a problem you can't fix?
Roz and Mocha got you.
Yo, Ricky, what up? It's Roz and Mocha.
How's it going, guys?
Good, man. What's going on with you? Why are you here? Why are you on FML?
Just wondering, can neighbors turn into lovers?
Can neighbors turn into lovers? I mean, it happens all the time. Roz says, hey, Roz Mocha, fix my life. I was in a relationship with my girlfriend for 3 years. During that time, my neighbor and I always noticed each other, but we never acted on it because I am faithful by nature. After my girlfriend and I broke up, time passed, and my neighbor and I found each other on Facebook. We started exchanging messages, and now we're in a relationship that just happened naturally. However, we're constantly trying to keep it discreet because my ex-girlfriend still lives in the same complex. I feel like I finally found the right person for me, but navigating this situation feels challenging. Any advice would be greatly appreciated.
So your ex lives in the same complex that your new girl lives in?
Yeah, like not far, like a 2-minute walk, not even.
Okay, so it would be difficult for you to like go over and hang without the risk of being seen by your ex.
Yeah, we're always kind of trying to hide it because my ex is actually like really good friends with some of my family.
Let me ask you something. Why do you care?
I don't know. I don't know why I care.
I think a lot of this comes from your fear of being judged for something and accused of something you didn't do. Like normally in a situation like this, people would think that it was the affair that broke up your previous relationship and that you don't want to be judged for that, right?
Yeah.
And that's what you're worried about.
Or is it, Ricky, or is it the fact that you think that your ex-girlfriend is going to think that something was going on when the two of you were together?
Yeah.
Or you think that maybe your ex-girlfriend would be upset at the fact that you're now dating this person who the two of you both knew when you guys were both living in that same complex?
It's a possibility, but there's other factors as well.
Like what?
My current girlfriend came from a bad relationship, I'll just say.
Yeah.
Her ex lives like literally across the street.
Okay.
So we're trying to hide it from him.
Okay, you guys got to move. Like, what is even going on? What do you live at Melrose Place? Listen, I don't know what to tell you other than if you did nothing wrong and nobody got hurt, then you have nothing to hide.
Yeah. Like, how old are you, man?
35.
Okay.
Oh, bro, grown.
Yeah. How much, when you said time passed between your ex moving out and you hooking up with the neighbor, how much time passed?
Probably 6 months.
How much time passed before you found each other on Facebook and started messaging each other?
Maybe 2 months ago.
Wait, what?
After the breakup, how much time passed?
After the breakup, I'd say we found each other maybe beginning of June.
Okay. Bro, we don't know when you broke up.
Oh, when we broke up, probably February.
Okay. Jesus.
Okay, so you guys broke up in February. Facebook happened in June, and then now you guys are a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You either have. Okay. It's very simple. You can either move, right, or you can just go. Be out. Because if you really think that this girl's something special and you guys want to be in each other's lives, hiding it is not a healthy place to start a relationship.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I understand.
And it's just not healthy. And there's no reason for it if you did nothing wrong. And so you're either going to move and start over in a new complex with new gossip, or you're just going to out yourselves and go about your lives.
Yeah.
Nobody got hurt.
No.
There's no kids involved. There's no lawyers involved. It was a breakup. You found new love. She found new love. Her ex is still in your complex as well. That's just the way life goes sometimes. So you're either going to move or you're just going to out yourselves. And nobody needs a conversation. You don't have to go to your ex and say, hey, we're dating now. You don't have to do any of that stuff. It's none of her business.
Yeah, no, I haven't talked to my ex in months.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, you're fine, man.
Yeah,
You're 35 years old.
You're fine. You're worried about being judged.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, guys.
You know what I mean?
All right. Does that help a little bit?
Yeah, it does.
All right,
Give me
good.
some clarity.
All right,
Yeah.
buddy. Have a great day, man. All the best.
Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
On Kiss.
Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
What advice can you guys give me?
Okay, so my question is.
Got a problem you can't fix?
Roz and Mocha got you.
Yo, Smith, what up? It's Roz and Mocha.
I'm torn between 2 jobs.
Oh.
Get
Wow,
right into
right
it.
at the gate, huh?
Welcome to FML, by the way.
Yeah, Euro says, hey, Roz and Mocha, fix my life. I'm torn between 2 job offers. I'm a nurse, and I've been with a company for 3 years, and they are extending my position for another year. But I received a job offer in another city for slightly more money, but I have to travel daily, where my current position does not require travel. Help, I'm stuck. So do I take the new job for more money, but have to travel, or stay with my current job for comfort and accessibility?
Which one out of the two will financially benefit you?
It depends on how you look at it. The more money,
Position, I have to travel, so gas,
Yeah.
wear and tear on my car. But it's
So have you done that math though? Like, will it be worth it?
technically, it would be still worth it, yes.
How far do you have to travel?
30 kilometers one way.
Oh, that's not that
How long
bad.
does that take?
20 minutes?
Okay, so your commute time currently is what?
4 minutes.
4. So you're basically extending your commute time 15 minutes each way.
Correct.
Are you sitting in traffic or is it a pretty straight shot?
It would be a pretty straight shot considering my hours.
Okay, so let's not consider the travel to be travel because right now, most people don't have a 4-minute commute to work, right?
Right.
I would say even 20 minutes is normal. That's completely doable. Like I drive into work, with 0 cars on the road in the morning and it takes me 18 minutes and I fly across the city, right? And that's normal. Like a straight shot, 20 minutes, you're fine. So let's get that out of the way. My question to you is, which job is going to put you in the best position for your next move?
Yeah, that's true. I think I'm just really concerned about the unknown with a new position because I don't know what entails more specifically that job. Like I understand the job itself, but I don't know if there's traveling for that position outside of just going to work, if I have to travel to patients' homes and things like that. So that is still up in the air. They don't know that yet.
What do you obviously you sit around thinking about your career and where you'd like to be, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you have that sort of thing and it can change and it can morph and that's totally normal. But when you have that thing in your head of where you want to end up in, say, 5 years, career-wise, which of these 2 jobs is going to help you get to that place?
The new position.
Then take the new position. It's because what's wind up happening is that you gotta think of moving forward, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're somebody who is obviously not settled. This is not your career that you're going to hang on to for the next 30 years. You want to advance. You want to move. You want to learn. You want to live, right? So you have that goal in mind. So you have to make decisions based on that plan. The plan can change, but you got to keep moving forward.
Absolutely, you're right.
Also, 15 minutes. Mocha, how long is your drive in the morning?
With 0 traffic?
0 traffic, the best day it could ever possibly be.
Like 45 minutes.
45 minutes?
That's with 0 traffic.
I completely understand. It's not just the travel. It's also kind of like the comfort in the sense of what I have to do at this job, which I'm so used to doing. It's challenging, but I'm so used to it. But physically, it doesn't take a lot out of me, and I'm nervous that my new job will physically take a lot out of me.
It sounds to me like you're making a lot of excuses to not take a chance.
All right. Well, I really appreciate it. That does really help. I've asked so many people for help, and it came to the point where everyone's like, Roz and Mocha is who you got to go to next.
Yeah.
Well, you got some smart people in your life.
How long was your drive home yesterday, Mocha?
Hour and 5. I think it was.
5. Yeah. And that's normal, right? That's just like a normal day. Yeah. It took me it took me an hour 5 the other day to go 5 kilometers.
That's just crazy. I don't know. Like, that's just crazy. But yeah, I would never go further than where the new position is. It's just a matter of, do I take it? So yes, for sure.
You're going to be okay.
I know.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Take a deep
breath. Are you guys going to ask me?
Between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
Oh, hands down, no question, Roz.
Oh, yeah. Hands down, pants down.
Hey.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10.
on Kiss 92.5
Kiss925.com.
or download the Kiss 92.5 app.